children, welcome to CA session. Students, today we will continue the same chapter, chapter 1, computer system. Students, today we will study about various characteristics of computer. As computer is an electronic machine, it has some strength and some weaknesses. So here students, first of all we will study about strength of the computer. So the first is the speed. The computer works with very high speed. If we consider humans, like if we have to do any work which take so many days, then computer can perform that task in a minute or in seconds. Then high storage capacity. High storage capacity means you might have seen these days there are so many storage devices available in which we can store data permanently and for a long time, as well as we can store large amount of data in a small device. Like we can consider a CD, DVD, in that we can store GBs of data, or if we consider pen drive. In pen drive these days we can store 16 GB data, 32 GB data. Okay, so pen drive you know very well, it's very small memory stick. Then accuracy. The work done by computer, if the data is provided correctly, then it is sure that computer will give correct result. Reliability. We humans can easily tire, we can easily get bored, or we can also feel fatigue. But computers are actually immune to tiredness, boredom or fatigue. They can simply tirelessly do lots of work in no time. Versatility. Computers can perform repetitive jobs efficiently. They can work in any area, in any field computers can work. And computers can work with different types of data like text, images, audio, video, graphics, etc. Weaknesses of computer. So here students, the lack of decision making power. Lack of decision making power means computer cannot make decisions of its own. Okay, every instructions we have to provide, humans have to provide. According to that, the computer can work. Otherwise, computer cannot decide anything by itself. Now next is IQ 0. Computers have no IQ. Their IQ level is 0. That means we will provide every instruction to computer, and according to that, the computer will work. Computer will not work by itself. No heuristics. New heuristics means computer can perform same mistake again and again. They cannot learn from the mistake. We humans, we know very well. Like if we have made a mistake once and then if it is corrected, then next time it is very less chance to make mistake. But the computers, if they have made mistake, then again there is a chance that they can make similar mistakes. And they can make similar mistakes many a times. Students, we will study about different types of computers. There are varieties of electronic machines. Nowadays, machines are digital and they actually varies in capacity and efficiency. So students, first of all, we will discuss about purpose-wise computers. Okay, so if computers are purpose-wise, then there are two types of computers. Specific purpose computers and general purpose computers. So specific purpose computer will perform the specific task. Okay, it is assigned for only fixed task. So that task will be performed and the program that carry out the task are stored permanently on that machine only, and these computers are not versatile. Now general purpose computer. So here it can work on different types of programs, input to it and used in countless applications. General purpose, here we can use so many applications and programs are not stored permanently. Programs are not stored permanently on the computer but are input at the time of execution. At the time of execution, we have to input the program in it. They are very versatile. Now students, we will discuss about the types of computer based on the principle of operation wise. We studied about the purpose wise computers. Now we will study about principle of operation wise. So here principle of operation wise, if we consider, there are three types of computers: analog computer, digital computer, and hybrid computer. So analog means electronic. Okay, so there are computers, means there are devices which will actually measure the continuous physical quantities like voltage, current, temperature. So these days the devices available for measuring the current, voltage and temperature are also digital. So they take input in form of volts. For voltage, if we have to measure, we have to provide input in volt, then input in ampere or input in Celsius if we have to measure the temperature. So here accuracy is poor, means the device will not provide us accurate result, it will provide us approximate result. And as it measures electronic, means analog quantities, physical quantities like voltage, current and temperatures, they are used in engineering and scientific applications. The examples, if we consider, there can be electronic weighing machine. These days electronic weighing machines are available. So they are also analog computers. Now digital computer. Digital computers, you are very much familiar. These machines store data in form of 0 and 1. All operations carried out in this device is carried out on binary digits. Binary digits means 0 or 1 at extremely fast rates. So here these computers are faster than analog computers and they are mostly used for businesses and scientific applications, and they comes in varieties of forms based on their configuration. These days, you know very well, digital computers we are using in our daily life, as well as companies are using it, offices, businesses are using it. So they all comes in varieties of configuration. Like if we are using it in our home, then it should not be of very high configuration. But if it is used in large industry, where we have to access large amount of data, at that time we need a high configuration computer. Now students, the third type of computer, operation wise, on the basis of principles of operation wise, it is hybrid computer. So hybrid computer means it will utilize both digital and analog computers, and the calculation will take place in analog manner and the rest will take in digital manner. So they are used in mostly hospitals. You might have seen the physical quantities can be seen in computer. Okay, so it is used in hospitals to monitor patients' vitals. Now used in weather forecasting and businesses, scientific applications, etc. So students, I hope you understood this. Only this much for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.